Hello, Internet. It's me again. Today is gonna be the first vlog that I do. It's just kind of what's going on. So, yeah, that's a thing. But today was going alright until I got to get on my bike and head off to my last class for the day. And I start going and I notice my tires, oh great, my tire's flat. And so I had to deal with a flat tire while riding to my class downtown on my bike. I live so close, I either walk to class or I ride my bike. And this is the second time in like 2 weeks that I've had a flat tire. And if any of you know why this happens, besides just like really bad roads, I would love to hear it. Or if you can tell me a simplistic way of fixing it, because I mean tomorrow morning I'm just going to take it to the bike guy and fix this, I need it. Because it's all I know. It's sad but true. In other news, school starts in actual school starts in 2-3 weeks, I believe, because I get a week break after these finals, so that'll be nice. And I'm really excited because it'll give me something else to take my mind off things. It'll give me something else to do besides just work and boring school, because all I'm taking right now are basics, and once fall semester actually starts again, I'll be able to do things that I enjoy: architecture, drawing, all these interesting things to get my mind pumping instead of, oh, joy, econ, U.S. history, yay. Actually, the economics class is kind of interesting. It's, for a basic class, it's probably my favorite that I've had so far. I only have 2 left, just because the way that they structure the architecture program is basically all of your basics. Instead of doing them in the beginning and moving into your major later on and just doing that, you do one basic or a semester. So by the end of your senior year, you've got 6 electives and 1 studio that you have to finish. That's your senior year that they've mapped out for you. So that is my senior year, is just kind of, oh, I get to do basics and electives and take a studio or 2. Okay, works for me. More time to work on studio, because, no offense, core classes are fairly easy. So, 2-day-old coffee. I really need to make another pot sometime. I just haven't felt up to it. I've just been doing the single cup things. Yeah. But so yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in my life so far. I'm hoping to work on a couple of art pieces before I have all my time completely locked down with school and work, and hopefully socializing again, because once fall semester starts, everyone's back, and I have people here that I'm like, hey, let's go do stuff. Hey, you want to go here? You want to go there? You want to do this? Oh, can I come along? Because otherwise, it's, again, same old, same old. Work, school, bike, drink, video games. Which, I have to say, video games nowadays are kind of annoying because of low replay value. I still have my original copy of Ocarina of Time and a bunch of those older games that, I think GameCube was the last real sort of console. That across the board, all the way back, has replay value. But anything new like Xbox 360, PS3, newer stuff, just has no replay value. Like, it's just, especially some of the recent games I played, like, what was it? DMC, the new Devil May Cry. I played that while drinking, and it was just, ooh, I got an A. Drink some more. Ooh, I got a double S. This is too easy. Let me ramp up the difficulty. Still getting really high scores, and I'm really drinking a lot today. This game sucks. I beat it in one night. I wasn't, like, I had recently moved in, so I was kind of bored. But clearing it in a night while drinking and still doing really well, and afterwards I was kind of, oh joy. Well, that's done. Hopefully I'll be able to sell that at some point for some money. No. It wasn't very good. And then, what were the other games I've been trying to play through? Currently on my computer, I think I have BioShock Infinite, because the next DLC is going to come out. I forget what it is. Not the one where they have you fight a bunch of dudes, but the one where you visit Rapture and all that. That seems interesting. I really like the DLCs that have plot and stuff. That's more interesting for me, because usually when I play these games where I actually care about DLC, I'm like, I don't care about fighting shit. I care about more story. Like, I've bought DLC for, what, 4 games? Like, honestly went out of my way to buy DLC, not, oh, this was the Ultimate Edition, and it's the only one left, because the game's like a year or 3 old, and so all of it is in there. So it's like my copy of Oblivion has all the DLC, because I got the Ultimate Edition years later. Same with Saints Row 3. I got it because of Steam sale. Which, Hydra Wall, and that comes around every year. Steam sale during the summer Steam sale and the Christmas Steam sale. Regardless if you buy anything during the Christmas Steam sale, because all of your friends are like, oh, well, I could go out and shop and get the perfect gift that really identifies with this friend. Or I could just buy them something on their wish list. Which, I mean, is fine. It's nice that they can do that, but you're gonna end up with like 7 games at least by the end of the Christmas sale. So, also doesn't help that my birthday is right after that, and so they're like, oh, well, let's just double up, and so now you have 7 billion games that you can't clear in the Christmas break because you've got other stuff going on, and you've also got like 7 RPGs that you've got to clear. So, but replay value, it sucks now. The ones that I find that had decent replay value, I'm going through BioShock Infinite just to prepare for a new DLC. That's one way to get me to play the game again. I'm not saying it has good replay value, because I already know the ending. I know where things are going to go. It's just, I also replayed Dishonored again, because Knife of Dunwall came out. I was like, well, let me replay this. This will be interesting. That is not a good way to make you to have replay value, where it's, okay, either kill everyone or kill no one. You play it twice just to see the different endings, which is pretty much what I did. And then that does not take the cake to some of the other games, like Catherine. I got the pure good ending, where there's like 9, and only 3 of them are worth it. And I'm going to spoil those 3, because they're the only ones that matter. The others are really just crap. The first one is the completely good one, and again, spoilers, if you don't want to hear this, skip forward. The completely good one, where you get together with your girlfriend and marry her in like 6 months at the bar that all this pretty much takes place in. What? It made no sense with their kind of relationship. The second one, the pure evil one, where you become basically king of hell and other stuff. if you've played Catherine, you know what other stuff is. Which, I don't know. I didn't play that one. I looked online and saw all the endings chained together because I was like, there's no way I'm playing this 7, 8 more times to get the different endings. No way. And then the third ending, which is the kind of good ending. Like, it's good, but it's not the best good. It's where you are with your girlfriend and you have a better relationship and you're planning the wedding and you're being communicative. That's the best ending to me because it's realistic. It's what would happen. For good endings, to me, that's the only believable one. The wedding one is stupid. All the others are completely ridiculous. Going into space colony. What? That made no sense. The two where you bet on a wrestling match with Boss, I forget. Yeah, it's Boss, right? The bartender dude who's villain. Yeah, you all know it. I think like 2 people played that game. It wasn't that bad. It was a puzzle game, but if you ever played it, you know that you dreamed of block puzzles for like a week after you played it or while you were playing it because you just kept on. It was frustrating, but you kept on playing it because you're like, I can get it, I can get it, I can get it. So, there's that. So games that do that to make you replay are not good games. Games like, and I know this is cliche, but Ocarina of Time. I play that again for the world. And actually what I prefer to play is Majora's Mask, because that world is even better in my opinion. I know I'm going to get hate. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are on this weird rivalry of how I feel and how nostalgic I am, of which game is the best ever. It just really depends, because Majora's Mask creates such a world. And I was like, ooh, this is a really interesting way of taking the world that we're used to with Zelda and making it dark and gritty, but also lighthearted and fun. And anyone who tries to say Twilight Princess was dark, because that's what I thought going in, it was like, oh, this is going to be a dark Zelda game. This is going to be similar to Majora's Mask, kind of. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, they're not going to have masks, but whatever. No, that is not dark at all. It had creatures that were black. He had turned into a wolf. No. Games like those have good replay value. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And the handheld ones also have replay value. Oracle of Seasons and Ages, I replay those so much, especially since they came out for the digital downloads on the 3DS. I got a copy of those. Keep them on there all the time now just to replay and do the codes back and forth trying to... Oh, that is the best. Like, Pokemon, awesome. Well, first gen or 2 has good replay value. All the generations after that is just kind of new. Like, I've done one replay of, I think it was Black, only because I took Zorua, like, because I had my roommate at the time breed Zoruas for me, or something, I don't remember, and I wanted that to be my starter, because I was like, well, I don't want any of these stupid starters, let me have a Zorua who's a dark and interesting, So, but, replay value, yeah. I don't know, I keep on getting distracted by these things. I really should not, because this is just going on way too long and no one cares about this, but I get to talk about it to a computer at least. I don't get to talk about this unless my friends are over, and only if they're my friends from Houston, really. So, yeah, so if you know any fixes for my bike wheel problem tire thing, leave them in the comments down below. I would really appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you again some other time, hopefully. Hopefully soon with something slightly more concrete. I have a book that I have all this in, and I'm trying to work out some plans and schedules and stuff, but it'll really depend on what people actually care about. So, enjoy!